I'm Maida, and I'd like to talk today about this experience I had when I was camping in northern New Mexico. I was at this place called Abiquiu Lake, and it's kind of, you're high up, and I was lying in my tent, and I heard this sound like this. I thought, what's that sound? I didn't recognize it at all. And I kept hearing this. And I looked up, and eventually these geese flew overhead, obviously not too far. And I realized I was hearing the sound of the geese wings against the air. And I've seen geese in the sky so many times, probably you have too. And it's always been like, oh, they look so effortless and beautiful, like they're floating on air. When in fact, now that I was close enough to them, I could hear that it was a lot of work to fly and look so effortless. That's the sound of those hard-working wings. And I thought, what a great message that is, that a lot of times when we look at something and it looks effortless, let's say we look at another person doing something, or even an animal, we say, yeah, that looks so easy, I wish my life were that easy, when in fact it takes energy and effort and perseverance, as we say in yoga, abhyasa, practice, to make something look so effortless. So somehow I found that heartwarming to me, that what looked easy isn't actually. And so when things are harder for me, I'm just making the same sound as those geese are. So, of course, it also reminded me of my very favorite poem about geese by Mary Oliver, which I thought I'd end with. It's called Wild Geese by Mary Oliver. She says, "You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert, repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscape, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over announcing your place in the family of things." Namaste.